Hey guys, I just wanted to talk to you guys really quick about something that I've been realizing. I know I've been talking a lot about being obedient to God and realizing when things are done and, when history should stay history and staying out of the comfortable and, stuff like that, welcoming change and stuff. But I wanted to talk to you guys about the other end of that. Now, the reason I've been talking so much on obedience and on realizing when something should be left alone is because that's something that's happened to me. There was a situation where, because I'm at a point in my life right now where I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's so much going on, there's so much happening, and there's so much pressure, and it's too much. And I'm just like, I just need somebody to be here. I'm not gonna say need, but I just want someone to be there. I want somebody that's gonna be there consistently. I want someone that's gonna be there for me to talk to and stuff like that. And I had a person that was there. Me and this person had a lot of history. Me and this person, it was familiar. It was easy us talking and stuff like that. And but it was like every time I would say, okay, well maybe I should go for this person or something like that. God, no, God will always bring something to my remembrance, or He'd say no, He'd just leave that alone. And I didn't listen. I didn't listen. It was my fault, and some things happened. I wound up getting a little hurt or whatever. And I say all this to say that you have to be obedient to God, you guys. You have to. Obedience is such key, because if we're just obedient to Him and we would just listen, a lot of the things that happen in our life really wouldn't happen. A lot of the bad, I'm not going to say a lot of the bad things, but there are things that if you would have just listened to God, wouldn't have ended the way that they did, or wouldn't have happened the way that they did, or wouldn't have had the effect on your life that it did. And I also want to say that in being obedient to God, we have to stop thinking what other people, we have to stop worrying about what other people think. We have to stop worrying about it, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm so confident in God. I'm so confident and have so much faith in Him. And I know that He'll never leave me nor forsake me. And I know that everything that He does for me and everything that He tells me to do is going to be for my good. I know He would never bring me to a person or to a place or to a job or anything like that that's going to hurt me in the end, or that's going to mess me up in the end. So you have to have such confidence, and your faith level has to be so high that you don't care what other people think. If God says, because people, this is what we do. We break up with people. Say whether you did the person wrong or the person did you wrong. We break up with people and we get in our feelings. And it goes into the, I ain't never talking to this person again. They better not talk to me. And we get into all that emotion, saying bad stuff about the person, not realizing that at some point that person meant a lot to you. That the reason why you're so upset is because that person still means a lot to you. But that's something for another time. Or people always talk about how bad Augusta is. They call it Disgusta or whatever. And people always say, man, once I move, I ain't never coming back. And the same people that say that will move away and be right back here. Or you'll go home mad about a job. Man, I'm quitting tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We have to realize that if God tell you to go back to that person, if God tell you to go back to that location, God tell you to go back to that job, you got to listen to it. You got to not worry about, because, and we also get into the, oh, well, my friends are going to think that I'm dumb for going back to this person because they did this, that, and third to me. Or, people, I'm going to be the laughing stock of the town because I was talking all that stuff and left, and now I'm back. Or, you know what I'm saying? And that's why you got to be careful of the things that you say. That's why you got to be careful of the things that you say out of your mouth. That's why you can't tell everybody your business, because you get upset with the person that you're talking to or whatever, or they do something, they do you wrong, you go out and you tell everybody. That's why people look at you stupid when it's like, oh, well, yeah, we're back together, we worked it out. You can't tell everybody your business. You can't. Now, there's nothing wrong with having that one person or whatever who you go to for advice or that you talk to, but You don't need to be telling about everybody and their mama, and you need to make sure that that person that you're talking to is somebody that you can trust. You need to make sure that that person you're talking to is someone that you can trust. You can't tell everybody your business, because you sit here and you're talking all bad about this person, or you saying how this person then did this to you and you never going back to them, and you are the one that looks stupid. You are the reason that you look stupid, because you didn't sit here and said all this, but yet you back with this person. You know what I'm saying? Or you just sit here and you talk so bad about Augusta. You can talk so bad about, wherever you're from. But yet, you back home. You know what I'm saying? So we have to watch the things that we say out of our mouth first. We have to be obedient to God and not care about what people are going to say. Because even if you don't talk bad about the place, even if you don't, you know what I'm saying? People always going to have the thing to say. People are not always going to agree or understand, well, God told me to go back to this person. God told me to come back home. God told me to pick this job or to stay at this job. I know God isn't going to lead me wrong. I know God isn't going to lead me wrong. Yeah, I know I may not have liked being home in the beginning, or we may have had our rough patches with this person, and this person may have done me wrong, and you know what I'm saying, in the past, or this job may not be paying me enough, but I know that God, the doors that God closed, He can open. He can open them back. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be obedient to God and not care about what other people are going to say, because people are going to talk regardless. People are going to talk regardless. You can do everything right and people are going to find something to say about you. And you just got to get to a point where it's like, you know what? I don't care. I'm listening, being obedient to my Lord and Savior. And that's all that matters. That's all that counts. The fact that I know that I'm being obedient. That's all that counts. So we have to get out of talking bad about people and about things. We have to get out of telling everybody our business. We got to get out of worrying about what other people are going to say about the decisions that you make, because at the end of the day, all the decisions that you make should be based on what He says. So if that's the case, then it's not necessarily you making the decisions, but it's Him making the decisions, and whoever can't fall in line with that need to go. Whoever can't fall in line with that needs to go. So I just wanted to share this with you guys, and I hope that I've encouraged someone, and I love y'all.